Election day in Thailand was never likely to be a simple matter of casting and counting votes, and so it proved. Anti-government protesters who had vowed to derail an allegedly corrupt poll lived up to their word in some districts of Bangkok, blockading voting centres to prevent polling materials being distributed. Ballot boxes and voting papers remained piled up unused at this Bangkok Metropolitan Authority building in Ratchathewi. National Election Commission officials called off the voting early in the day, leaving 52,000 voters in 86 local polling stations with no possibility to cast their ballots. Down the road, protesters backing the election boycott celebrated victory with songs and dance. One gleefully declared that the Election Commission was on our side, a remark likely to enrage government loyalists who say the Commission has been too eager to scrap voting and discredit the poll. Protesters defended their strategy of physically stopping people voting, saying that the political system needs to be reformed before a credible poll can be held. The election sabotage is part of a near 8-year and periodically violent battle the opposition has fought with what it calls the Shinawatra regime, headed by Thaksin Shinawatra, a former prime minister now in self-exile after being convicted of corruption, and his sister Yingluck, the current premier.
We stop the election. We know that some people want to vote their cars, to have their vote, but we can't allow that as long as it is a seat with our vote. We want them to respect our cheated vote, correct our cheated vote first, and we will allow them to vote.
But the protesters' campaign led to confrontations with voters in Bangkok's Dindang district, where people said the opposition is running scared from a poll it knows it can't win. Thailand's opposition has the support of powerful elements in the country's traditional royalist military and business elite, but it hasn't managed to win an election for more than 20 years.
Behind me are voters in the Bangkok district of Dindang complaining to the police, filling in forms to complain officially that they weren't able to vote here because they were blockaded by protesters who say that the electoral system is corrupt and the election can't take place. These people and others in Thailand say this is nonsense. The opposition is trying to subvert democracy. You can hear behind me the strength of feeling that's building up here and in this wider country over an apparently intractable and irreconcilable dispute in which this election is just another punctuation mark.
Pro-election activists also destroyed a rally stage set up by protesters in Dindang, in a small indication of the power of a sizable government loyalist movement that has remained relatively quiet in the face of months of opposition protests, but is losing patience and feeling provoked.
I come here from Chiang Mai. It's far away from here, around 600 kilometers from here. But I come here, I don't know what happened here. Everybody is, I cannot respect. I cannot vote my vote. I don't know why. This is Thailand. They do it the wrong thing.
While voting was also suspended in some other parts of Bangkok and in the pro-opposition south, it took place as normal in vast pro-government areas of this country of more than 65 million people. The day was more peaceful than many had feared, given violence in the run-up to polling. But nobody thinks this election will resolve Thailand's political crisis. An opposition that has previously benefited from coups by the military and the courts is far from a spent force yet. This is Michael Peel for the Financial Times in Bangkok.